We decided that we didn't want to go because we didn't want to deal with the drinking or the chaos, and we just wanted to stay home and relax. I also was going to stay home because I had a flight very early in the morning and I wasn't trying to be out late. And the second everyone left, her partner kind of opened up to me about how mistreated and exhausted she was feeling, and that's all we did. We just talked, and I tried to keep the mood light. Like, we cooked in the kitchen, we ate brownies, we watched Try Not to Laugh, and then we went to bed and nothing happened. Woke up the next morning and everything was fine. I woke up pretty early for my flight, and the creator walked in and I was like, "Oh, are you going to the gym?" She's like, "No, I just got home from the party." And I remember being a little like, "Oh, like, why'd you get home so late?" And she was like, "Oh, I was drinking, but I'm not telling my partner." And I just remember everyone was like a little tense because of that situation. Like, the partner overheard it and they began fighting over that. So I stayed in touch with everyone. I flew home, everyone else flew home, and then things began to get a lot more tense. I stayed in touch with her partner, who was very exhausted, very emotionally drained, and all of a sudden I got a text that the creator was accusing me and her partner of being together. I am hopelessly straight. Now you guys know what happened in the house while the creator was out at the party. Nothing happened, but I've read before about psychological projection. When someone does something bad, they accuse their partner of doing the same thing to kind of take the blame off of them or make them feel better about what they did. And I think that at the party, something happened that led her to accuse me and her partner of being together. Or that's just my opinion, that's not a proven fact. So eventually the accusations led to a very tense situation and a very messy breakup. I didn't take sides. I wanted to stay out of it. I wasn't involved in it in any way. And I asked the creator directly, please keep my name out of anything public. She promised she wouldn't, but I definitely had zero trust in what she said. The breakup dragged on for weeks. I kept hearing that she was threatening to post things to, quote, ruin me. She allegedly took her partner's phone and had made fake screenshots that she was going to post. And I cannot explain to you the fear that I felt knowing that someone with a big platform was going to use that to lie and try and ruin me over a situation that didn't happen. I felt like I had to constantly check in, reassure her that I wasn't taking sides, apologize for things I hadn't even done just so she would keep my name out of things publicly. And honestly, I think it was probably the most mentally exhausted and stressed I've ever been in my life. Eventually, I stopped reaching out, I stopped engaging with her, I just made sure that I wasn't involved and that I wouldn't be dragged into any public drama that was obviously going down. I felt like I couldn't speak up about the situation because I knew how easily she could turn hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people against me, and I didn't want to deal with that. The reason I'm coming on here to talk about this is that I saw another creator post about it, being forced into situations they didn't want to be in, and I realized that I wasn't alone. I don't want clout, I don't want to cancel anyone, I just want to say that I think this creator should step off of social media and seek genuine mental and professional help. Social media pressure, views, followers, how your video is going to do doesn't excuse pushing people's boundaries and making people do things that they don't feel comfortable doing. However, I feel like I'm not the only person who's experienced this, but I feel like this creator has such a forgiving fan base and is using her trauma to justify her mistreatment of different people. I just want to say, if you ever think that you're overreacting in a situation where you're uncomfortable, you're entitled to your feelings and you're definitely not overreacting. Don't be afraid to speak up. Thank you so much for listening. Love you guys so much.